Alright, so a lot of things changing over me streaming this lasted now. Hi guys, what's going on? Yeah, let me know how audio is. I see that I'm a bit loud. But yeah, just let me know what adjustments I can make to make this a really good experience, because I have changed hardware. I have changed software, and yeah, lots of stuff happening. Ooh, hang on one sec. Okay, lighting shit's gonna be a little bit weird, but that's fine. So last time I did not want to end the stream before I found 20 post souls. But I never actually got the reward for that. Also, hello Ginger Benji, welcome back. Let me get that reward real quick. And that's gonna be our last empty bottle. Eventually we're gonna give this guy money. This dude has very large ears. Or earrings. So I think I have to give him like 5,000 rupees, which is the most expensive piece of art in the game. I will get it to him. It's just gonna take a while. Yeah, it's pretty damn expensive. This is not the way I'm supposed to go. Kitties! Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, 60 frames per second, no drop frames. Nice. Good to know. Oh, okay, so I did give him the thing back. Cool, so I do have the last empty bottle. Also cool. What you don't get to see is that so I'm using a new capture card. And now there is like millisecond delays between what's going through the capture and what's actually being shown in my broadcasting service. So that's cool. So that hopefully you're not hearing the echo coming from my TV, because it's just meshing with the game audio. So now I can actually listen to games. Oh, never mind, because that does seem to be taking a little bit. Well, I'll fix that later. So what I need to do right now is I need to go to the desert. We got stuff to do. Yeah, let me just go. I was gonna like give the dude the rest of his money, but yeah, can't do that. But yeah, I'm glad that the latency is good for you, Ginger Benji. kind of really want to wait until like dawn for this, but I'm glad that the latency is good for you, Ginger Benji. Like your chats are popping up fast for you. Is my audio weird? Do I need to turn anything down? Because like these are all new settings. Ah. Okay. I will turn the capture just a little bit further up. Yeah. Wait, Link. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the few shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm. From it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, sitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of the Twilight, as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. It was a peaceful place, until Xant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into Shadow Beasts. Badass. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power, previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there, and I could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. Oh, this is cute. You'll come with me. You... Aww. So Link will sink into the sand, however Wolf Link will not. Oh yeah, I am sure that there's a lot of Midna X-Link ships. So, running through the desert is one of my favorite sequences. However, this one little dig cavern is definitely one of my least favorite in the game. kill them with fire. I think this one is just a stamp. Oh no, it's 100 rupees. Nice. Yeah, traversal across this desert is going to be a lot faster with Wolf Link. Just because he does have a dash, and he doesn't sink in the sand. There are a couple of places where we will have to use Human Link for his hook shot, though. Like right here. Sometimes these mold worms will jump out at me. That's fine. They will respawn indefinitely. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Had a really great game with Per Restarter today. And yeah, I do have a headache. It's not quite migraine status. It's like behind my left eye. It's not too bad. How are you doing, Ginger Benji? What you drinking? That is a big mold worm. The sweet tea from canes and also water. Nice at the water, not so nice about the sweet tea, just because I don't do well with Louisiana sweet tea. Hello, Deadman. It's going pretty good. How's it going? So there are a lot of places to explore in the desert. I know it doesn't look like it, but a lot of these stones are going to have like dig spots or treasure chests. And there are a couple of golden bugs that we need here. There's one right now. Oh, that's so great that you like your students. That your students are likable. Alright, so here's the first Mayfly. Dayfly. We can't really interact with those ruins right now. But we should be able to find our second Dayfly in this small crevice. There we are. If it isn't obvious, I've found these Dayflies so many times. So now I only really have one golden bug left to find, and that's the female snail. That should look a bit familiar. Damn it. Okay. It's still good, it's still good. We can get the other two. Alright, so the force field did interrupt my attack right there. Which is fine. But now, we have a portal in and out of the desert, so we won't have to pay for the cannon. And, well, this certainly looks familiar. It's a piece of the Bridge of Eldin. So we can just take it and put it back. Midna does lift. Look at that flat field to the left of us. So much death. I like how you can even see, like, the gap between where the mountains are supposed to be rendered and where the flatland is. Ah, such beauty, such grace. So yeah, now we have a quick way in and out of the desert. So we can just go back. And actually where this portal is going to be our main, like, in-game dungeon. It is the Cave of Ordeals. Once we go through it, we can get some, stuff from a Great Fairy. The only Great Fairy in the game. Is there anything that we need this payhat for? No. Yeah, so we can just go straight in, but I do not want to do that. It'd be a lot better to wait until night to do this mini segment. What I can do right now is get this treasure chest. Or try to. Oh shit, I should be on the other side. Hey, hat, please. There we go. Link is just a little bit faster. This is the stamp for the Hylian letter R. R stands for Real Talk. The Let's Talk About It podcast episode 1 came out. You can find that on my YouTube. I'm very excited that we finally did that, and I really want to record more of those. But with a little bit better audio, and with I don't want to say more of a like pre-planned thing, because I do think it works as like a consciousness stream. Or buy my merch. Yeah, there is merch now. There is some t-shirts of various qualities and brands. And there is a set of coffee mugs. There's a drawstring bag. There is a throw pillow, which you can actually see right next to me. Not so much because I think throw pillows are really cool merch, it's just I really wanted one, so I bought one for me. That said, if you want your couch to have a cyber throw pillow, it is there for you. I choose you. Okay, yeah, this is not going well. The purple chews are the trash chews. Their jelly is not good. It does have a chance of hurting you, although it does also have a chance of healing you. There we are. So is there anything that we could have gotten out of here? It doesn't look like it. I think this only existed so we could get blue chew jelly. It's like Russian roulette, but with jelly. Yeah, they're exactly the same as Posals from or Pose, I guess, from Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna go to this little mesa over here, because this, I think, has a Poe. And I need some Poes. There we go. Oh, I know what this is. Ah! Bork? There were two Poes in here. There's actually a third one right outside. I just have to wait until night. I think there's a third one. There's really not a lot that we need the Poes for at this point. It's just I like the completion. I think that Poes are a really cool collectible. And this is one of the few games that I feel like I could 100%. This is sad, Midna. Midna is sad. Midna wants you to like, comment, and subscribe. So Deadman, what you drinking? Because I am drinking a Blue Moon. Not sponsored. Hello, Kyle with an N. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time you're showing up in stream with the new username. Oh. Who are you? Where is my Poe? Hello, you stinky bean. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I am crispy mango, but stronger. Where is this Poe? I need the Poe. I'm just a Poe boy, nobody loves me. Okay, cool. So this is about the time where the Pope starts showing up. Although it might... Okay, yeah, there it is. We are still most definitely on the hunt for Poes. But now, we can actually do what we need to get to the Arbiter's grounds. Which is... kill some peeps. I'm gonna be here and I'm actually gonna pull some Sniper Luigi. I'm on the hunt for hoes. Horny on main police. Yeah, just one shot, 2 kill. Fucking awesome. So Sniper Luigi is an outside extra meme, or an outside Xbox meme. They are a really cool channel. That's where I get like most of my video game news from, besides Game Explain. And they are very fond of Mario Rabbids Kingdom thing, whatever you call that game. And in that game, Luigi wields a sniper rifle. And thus the meme Sniper Luigi was born. We're riding a Bobo. We're riding a big pig. You remember these bastards? They're the one who caused us all that trauma in the start of the game. What? Tasty bacon. I said, what? Is that a death? No. I'm calling any fairy usage or game overs deaths. But there is a piece of heart that I'm trying to get. I think it's a piece of heart. But yeah, it looks like the chatbot is active. I'm pretty sure I do have the death count active, so... Hey, I'm learning. Yep, cool. Counter is up. I'm pretty sure it's over here. Back away. Be gone, thought. Yeah, here it is. So these little things can only be destroyed right now by me riding Bulbos. Bulbos are very hard to control. Those opponent in this game, but yeah, here's that little treasure chest. It's 100 rupees. Yeah, I'm probably gonna max out on rupees before I leave the Arbiter's Grounds, but that's fine. So this desert is named the Gerudo Desert, but we haven't seen any Gerudo. When he was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog. Where are the Gerudo? So that's a very important question that may be answered. What have you done with them? So that question may be answered through here. Maybe it's just left up to interpretation and theory. I will say there is one Gerudo that we're all worried about, and that is Ganondorf. What happened to Ganondorf? This does take place after Ocarina of Time. Game theory. Excuse me. Excuse me. $20. There's nothing here, right? No. Cool. So we cannot talk to these Wolf Link. So it looks like whatever intelligence they have is too alien for us. I can't get up there, can I? No. But yeah, we need the pig to go through here, and we do that. We need to go say hi to Dad, though. We summon Dad. Hi, Dad. This is the second time that we're seeing Dad after we got the Master Sword. Dad? We meet again. At last, the skills I have to teach you have entered the realm of true secrecy. They are forgotten ways that do not leave our blood. Among the techniques that I shall be teaching you are some that may even endanger you. Do you feel ready to learn these skills? Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the Helm Splitter. Now then, come at me! First I need a shield attack, then Helm Split. Yeah. So this is the hero time. We've been through that. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My fifth hidden skill is Mortal Draw. Let it be hewn into your mind. This is a mad disrespect move. More like the hero of Run. The ways of the sword are known to many creatures. Some have strengthened their guards against shield attacks and back slices. Should you encounter such a foe, the Mortal Draw that I am about to teach you is the most effective. You must sheathe your sword and cast aside the most basic of sword skills, the ZL target. You must wait until your foe is upon you, then... So essentially you just walk up. You literally just walk up and slice them. That was a pointed strike. Do not forget that this technique leaves your life at risk. Fifth hidden skill. Oh! His skull is transparent! I never noticed that. You can see through his skull. Whoa, that's such a cool detail. The fifth hidden skill, the Mortal Draw, has been passed on. Spooky. There's still 2 hidden skills for you to not neglect your daily sword training between now and the next time to learn the next. May we meet again. Yeah, so the next one is the next Howling Stone is gonna be in Snow Peak, and the one after that is gonna be in a secret area. Yeah, so the Hero Shade is the manifestation of all of that particular hero's regrets. Regrets that he could not pass down his sword skills. And since the Hero of Time, everything that he's done has essentially been lost because, you know, he went back in time and stopped it ever from happening. There's really not a lot he can do. Because, like, no, he doesn't get credit for doing anything except for, like, what he did in Termina. And, like, no one in Hyrule cares about what happened in Termina. So Kyle with an M, what you drinking? So we'll be solid snaking this, but this little settlement is a neat place. This is our only like stealth mission, and I'm loath to call it that. There we go. The last Corona. Yeah, we never did finish off those Coronas. So we need a Gale Boomerang. Because there are a lot of lights here. We don't need alerting Bulbin to our presence. Why, I'm finishing. Bam. Whenever we have something to talk about. Ooh, okay, the glowy eyes are a very neat touch because I am spooked. I'm ready for Let's Talk About It episode 2. Yo, Osqueef, how's it going? What are you drinking, Osqueef? Alright, Ginger Benji. Oh, neat. Yes, we are talking about it. We were talking about, possibly when we're gonna record episode 2. To which the answer is whenever we have something to talk about. Like, for the first one, we kind of had to, like, give ourselves a reason to exist. Latte. I do not need this box. I am the box ghost! That Gartar is already dead. Cool. I missed. Okay, so yeah, that was all the Bulbins in here. It exceeded all your expectations. Oh, that's good. Unless, like, you didn't have any expectations, in which... what can I ask for? So, pieces of heart are made from pork. That's all you needed to know. That is the lore of this. Pieces of heart, very hearty, but made with pork. Oh, I need a Bulbin. Or, yeah. Bulbo. My expectations were bad, but it was slightly less than bad. Oh no, I just need to go in here. Okay, that's what this key was for. No, they are not kosher. Da-da. 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 Hey, remember this bitch? He is really not that tough. There we go. There we go. Damn, his titties flopping? Yeah, he really did that. So remember whenever we blew up a building and we could get that fire game over? That's happening here too. It's lit, fam. Do it. Die. No, unfortunately I didn't do a Mercury here. We need to wait until I get partnered so I can make more emotes based on my failures. But there is one thing that we need to backtrack for real quick, and that's a Poe. So immediately after we leave there, a Poe spawns in that area, because I guess that's the ghost of the pig, maybe. There we go, got a Poe. I think there there might be one or two pose in the Cave of Ordeals. Yeah, there are. So we will have to go there eventually. Probably not until like post-game. There's really nothing else to do here. Dad murder! If I ever become a D&D streamer. Keep holding. Okay. Tell me that wasn't scripted, though. Because how else was Lauren gonna get out? Yes, I did forget his name. Cute gate. Thanks, Isabel. Alright, so here we are. There's really nothing else that we need to do before we go into this dungeon, so let's just go for it. Lulin. Okay, that's the name. You will. We are gonna need the bow, and we are gonna need the claw shot. We're probably not gonna need the iron boots. Wow, just throw my DM under the bus. I mean, I really liked how he did it. I slipped on an ice cube and got covered in boo-boos. What's not to like? I'm definitely cool with scripted moments like that. The fact that it was not one on my part was also very nice. Let's have fun in the dungeon. Fuck. Okay. Look at that sand booty hole. Ban yourself, Ginger Benji. So these Moldorms, I don't think respawn. I don't think they respawn. Okay. These are called Stalken, I think. We will be seeing a lot more creepies like them during our dungeon excursion. Oh, she got very intense. Zephyr did a lot. Zephyr did the most. Okay, so here we can refill our oil. It's going to be very important for some puzzles. And here we can get introduced to, I think they're called poison ants or something. Or poison mites. They will crowd around me and weigh me down. They're friendly, though. But they don't like light. If they do get on us, we can either swing the lantern or we can just do a spin attack. More stalking. to see the Hyrule Warriors. So people who have watched my Ocarina of Time 3D stream, or just know Ocarina of Time, will find this a little bit familiar. Yeah, these are the newest incarnation of the Post Sisters. Ah, Queen. So the Private Guy calls these Pose, and the little Pose out in the world Big Pose? Or, I'm sorry, Imp Pose. But like, there's a precedent for Big Pose and Pose. So, I'm calling these Big Pose. There are only 4 of them in the game. Do these Pose have names? No enemies in this game really have a name. Some of the mini-bosses do. So now we can smell a stanky ghost. But I don't know if these Pose are canonically the same. There are 4 of them, and one of them acts very similar to Amy in Ocarina of Time. So I like to think of them as the same. So those are Bubbles. Bubbles appeared first, I think, in A Link to the Past. Maybe Zelda 2. I'm not sure about Zelda 2. What would a ghost smell like? It depends on if what the ghost is wearing is corporeal or not. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. I was supposed to claw shot over and then, not die whenever I started walking back. Ghost smells like pussy. I would say the ghost would smell like really cold, I would think it would be like a really cold septic smell. It's like you're smelling the plasma. Cool, so we can't actually go through here, but we can go through here. Oh, that's where we came in from. Duh. But it looks like the ghost went down, so let's go down. It really does. But that's really my aesthetic. Ice and death. We have to hold down for this. And hey, there's a secret passage underneath. My ghost would smell like rank coffee. Fuck. Old Spice and Axe body spray, maybe? I don't know. I used to wear a lot more Axe than I do now. Chipotle and Whataburger. So the puzzle here is that we are literally twisting the walls. This is a redead, by the way. This is what a fucking redead looks like. Sweaty. Lavender and green tea does make it. My ghost might smell a little bit like jasmine incense. Hey, now we can reach the top. Gyros, please. There we go. Oh, you think... Okay. That's fair, that's fair. Not everyone likes cervezas. That's fair. So the puzzle in this room is one of these lanterns is not like the other. And it's that one. Because it is not hanging on a thing. You have a PS4 should you get a Switch or a Wii U. Most of the titles... Welcome to the couch, by the way, Kai Guy. I would say most of the Wii U titles that are, like, important to get have already been ported to the Switch, so, like, Mario Kart, Hyrule Warriors, Breath of the Wild. All those are on Switch, and Switch obviously has better graphics, better support from third parties. That's a good point, Osqueef. I'm not sure if you can buy Wii U's anymore. I would say if you want to play Zelda, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are both on the Wii U, as is Breath of the Wild, but the Switch right now only has Breath of the Wild. But I've had a lot of fun with my Switch. Bayonetta is now on the Switch as well. I don't think I need to do anything else here. That was a really good game. That was Wii U exclusive. Yeah, I don't think there are many games on the Wii U that you absolutely need to get that aren't on the Switch. So if we only have one post scent, they all follow the same scent trail. But I think what we're smelling right here is the dust and the ectoplasm. So that's what we're following. Moldorm, please. So these are Moldorms. Moldorms first made an appearance, I think, in A Link to the Past. There was a Moldorm boss of the Tower of Hera. But these are just a lot more close to the Wind Waker version of them. I left my incense holder out in the rain, and now I don't know if that incense is good or not. I'm sure it is. Like, it was just the holder that got wet. But I did have 2 sticks of incense in it. Like this if you cry every time. Now, why? I just forgot about it. Because I'm a bad incense holder owner. It was just thunderstorming in Austin for like the past couple of days. And I completely forgot that I had an incense holder sitting out there. So there's something here that I'm missing. We need to move this. This wall is not bombable. So we need to find some other way through. I'm not seeing very many other claw shot targets. One right there. That doesn't really help us. Do I need to enter this from a different area? Probably. I really don't think... Oh, yeah. My incense holder? Well, yeah, because I only, get Zen on my balcony. Because, like, I don't want my apartment to, like, get smoke damage. And then, also, whenever I tried to, like, light my incense inside, it didn't really take. Whereas outside, where the wind is blowing on it, it keeps refreshing that flame, burning a little bit better. I'm pretty sure we're going to get our first encounter with the Stalfos right here. Stalfos being an enemy that appears in pretty much every Zelda game. The only game that didn't get a true appearance of the Stalfos is Majora's Mask, but there's still like 3 skeletal enemies that sort of count. I think that they count anyway. Right, holding down and pulling. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to do that. Eat. That's fine, I can just jump. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I can. Cool. The Link can get a, like, insta start over if he gets crushed by the chandelier. I don't want to do that, though. I don't like him being crushed. He crushes me. We got a compass. I think this is where we get to see some more redeads. Yeah. So we can actually kill redeads fairly quickly if we do 2 bomb arrows. We can also fight them pretty effectively as Wolf Link, where we just jump on them and keep biting them. Pretty much the same thing as like the first encounter with the Shadow Beasts in Ordon. I prefer bomb arrows just because ranged. You don't have to get close to them. I hear Spoopy. And And at this point, I do have like a big quiver and a big bomb bag, so ammunition isn't going to be that much of a deal. What's up, bitch? What's up, bitches? Shout out to LB Hack'em Up. Alright. 3 pose down, 1 more to go, and then we can get the dungeon item. Best dungeon item, let's call it that. Oh, so this room is trolly. Because it's just like, okay, there's nothing in here. And then it gets dark. And then we can't move. Because we're full of ghost rats! So we got 3 of these flames. We still got 1 more. And I'm calling this last one Amy just because it does remind me a lot of the Purple Ghost from Ocarina of Time. I do seek Amy. Well, FECK me. So, this is an interesting puzzle. So we need to pull on this chain. But as soon as we let go, that chandelier is going to fall. And if we aren't quick enough, that happens. Fuck that mold worm in particular. Listen here, you little shit. I have been crushed. Oh, so these do respawn. There we go. Running across. I do not like how the camera angle shifts whenever you do that, so I'm constantly tilting the stick. You found the surprise Minna stamp. Minna is surprised. Doesn't really stand for anything. I cannot hookshot across there. Nor can I hookshot across here. What to do? What to... Oh, there it is. Because we moved that block earlier, we can just access this thing, which I was trying to get into earlier. I'm gonna jump off the chandelier. Okay, here's where we have our first encounter with the Stalfos. Stalfos have one weakness, and it's a very good weakness. Stalfos, not like bombs. And that's it. That was the entire boss battle. Cool stuff. So is that everything? Yeah. Wait. What is this? What is this? What am I missing? I'm missing a thing. So here we're following our stinky ghost. Hello, you stinky. So it looks like our ghost only touched 2 lamps. I mean, that's what happens whenever you're a tortured imprisoned soul. So this goddess statue, should look pretty familiar to most Ocarina of Time players. It looks a lot like the goddess of the Span. That statue in the Gerudo Temple. The Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time. There's a lot of architectural similarities, but this is definitely still a Hylian thing. It is a lot smaller here. Okay, are we just not cheap enough to come all the way through the wall? Like, really? Amy? So Amy will also split into 4 and just behave in all sorts of disrespectful ways. Pretty sure it's that one. Come on. Amy, please. Love me, hate me, say what you want about me. F-U-C-K me. And we got our soul. Haha, I got your soul. So those are the only 4 big pose we are going to encounter in this game. We have all their souls, all of their flames will return. Now we can face Death Sword. Death Sword is the name of the mini-boss of this dungeon, and he will be guarding, it will be guarding, the spinner. This is not the way. Do it. The spinner is definitely the most controversial game item in this game. I like it. I think it makes this temple like really fun. It doesn't have a lot of uses outside of this temple, but I like it. They make it look cool in Hyrule Warriors too. Oh, okay, so we still have a little bit before. This is just to get to the second half of the dungeon. Ooh, I want Death Sword. You ain't spinning, you ain't winning. Ah, fuck this room. This room is a giant spire, right? Right. Oh, fuck this room. Me walking into my own office. But not really, I'm really happy with my office. This top? No. Okay, so this is the top, there's nothing we really need here. I am going to take this one level at a time. This is going to be very excruciating, so, yeah. How's everyone doing? What y'all got going on? How's everyone's weekends? Did y'all do anything cool over Labor Day? Or just the weekend? And have any of y'all picked up Waterdeep Dragon Heist or plan to do anything with it? Because I've been having a lot of fun reading it and doing a little passion project with it. Reading Shakespeare. Which Shakespeare? Nice. Oh yeah, I think I'm in that game with you, duh. Of course. Richard II. I have not read that. I've been drinking. All my chat is heathens, take it slow. Doing nothing but drinking and reading some controversial poets or bards or playwrights, all the above. Talk about Dragon Heist, talk about Dragon Heist. Cool, well, I really like the book, I think that it's one of the few adventures that would shy away from mega dungeons. Because like I don't like running big dungeons, and I did buy or pre-order Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but I don't think I would ever actually run it or play through it. I essentially just want it for like the items in the lore. But Dragon Heist, I think, is a very interesting, very fun book, and it's really short. Like levels 1 through 5, it's only about like four, possibly 5 actual like story episodes. Although there is a lot that you can do like in that time. I want to run it. I want to run it so bad. and I don't know if I want to run it like on the channel, because like I'm not really a D&D streamer, and like I don't even know who I could like do that with. How are the shop owning mechanics? So the shop owning mechanics are essentially you pay for expenses and then you roll a D100 to determine how profitable the shop was. That's essentially what it is. Like it's not that in depth, at least from what I've read. But that said, that's definitely a very awesome way to do it. Hey, look, it's Zuku. The shop is RNG, but like there are things that you can do to make that rule better. Like there are other variables and modifiers in there. It's Uwu.
No, re-enlist. Gracious. You're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to work out, just let me know.
We got Uku! We'll be seeing Uku 2 more times. Go away. But yeah, it's a little bit deeper than just pure RNG. But there's a lot that can happen whenever you run a shop. It's not always going to be profitable, you know? So I can't actually kill them until they fully spawn. Oh, that's neat. If you fight them normally, you actually have to kill them twice. Unless you blow them up. Are they all interesting? I do think one of the baddies is a dud. Just because they are already pretty integral to the plot itself anyway. I don't want to say much more. Like they do advertise the book as like you can pick 4 different villains, and those villains are all for the most part unique, but it only really changes 2 tracks of the game, or like 2 separate story episodes, and that's number 1 if you go to their lair, and then where you're actually doing the thing. Yes, the disclaimer is funny. I like the disclaimer. Okay, so this is Death's Sword. Look at all these talismans that are being stuck to it so it doesn't break. Well, I know it would suck if we slice one. You done fucked up, Link. So now that we've ripped his hood off, he's going to be corporeal. And we'll be able to do stuff to him. So I really do like this boss theme. We will be hearing it again because this is actually the boss theme of Phantom Zant. It will be a mini boss in the second to last dungeon. Look at this filthy Reaper main. Gyro, please. So the second half of the game, the dungeons go really fast. There's really not a lot for me to do with the spinner outside of this dungeon, so I think I'll just be... Oh, the next bit is Snow Peak. I'm doing Snow Peak. I'm at least going up Snow Peak. Like, that's so my aesthetic. Like, just running across the desert is one of my favorite parts of the game, but running up Snow Peak is probably my absolute favorite. Post-sneak. So we got a hoverboard. We can hover. Oh, we're not surfing on shields in this game, we're just surfing on a frozen leaf. Which is slightly less cool. Digit spins through the dungeon. Okay, so this is the best room in the game. No, that's not how you're supposed to traverse it. Beyblade! The Beyblades happen like right in like 5th grade for me. But that was like right whenever I was just like, I really don't care. Hey, we got a new heart container. Nice. Yeah, I never really got into Beyblade. I thought that the toys were cool, but I didn't think it really needed an anime behind it. There we go. Break it open. Consume the heart. Rip. Still have the arena. Awesome. I just distinctly remember, like, way back in, like, 5th grade, people would, like, crowd around one of the corners so the librarian wouldn't see them spinning tops on the ground. Well, fuck me. You do, gotta do. We found the stamp for the Hylian letter D. D stands for dick. That's it. That's a joke. Dick. So my brother had a Beyblade. It was called Dragoon, and I played with it a couple of times. It just didn't spin that well. But there was another one called Jumping Blade, and it would it had a little spring on the bottom, so it would jump. D stands for don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. D stands for don't forget to renew your gifted subscriptions for $1 in September. Do you remember to renew in September? So yeah, we're pretty much done with this temple. But this is definitely one of my... It's the boss that I had the most trouble with. I don't want to say it's my least favorite, because it's a really cool and interesting boss. All my bottles are full, so I guess I can just get one more heart. There. Yeah. Alright, so here we are. This is one of the few bosses in the game that is not just a random enemy that's got corrupted by Twilight. The music for this game is actually a remix of the Dodongo theme from 64, Ocarina of Time. But this boss looks a lot like General Oryx from the Oracle game. Can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. You still live? But this is truly a bittersweet reunion. For I fear this is the last time I will see you alive. Oh, okay, so he actually does have hands in this game. You never really see his hands, they're just underneath his sleeves. So this is Star-Lord. I wear hoodies with 2 long sleeves right now. But I also got into the habit of rolling them up to 3/4. In high school, I would get shit from my drama teacher for wearing my sleeves on my palms. So that's when I started rolling them up to 3/4. And I really wish that I didn't just stretch out and ruin my clothes by doing this. If I could sell 3/4 hoodies, that'd be amazing. Zan wets the bed. At Zan show hands. At Zan show feet. Buh. Yeah, he will attack his own people. He doesn't give a shit. Please. There we go. Yeah, this could not be good for him. The Star-Lord is actually the final boss of the spin-off game Link's Crossbow Training. Which I thought was really neat. A lot better than, I don't know, Armagoma, for instance. No, I can barely fight him in one game. How do I feel about this boss battle? I think that it is a well-designed and interesting boss battle. I hate the second phase. Just because I have personal issues with it. So in the second half, I'm going to have to stay on this middle pillar for as long as I can. But there are going to be spinners in the middle. That force me to, like, jump off. It is super creative. It's hard for me. This is where you can hear the Dodongo theme. Every time I jump across, I will be losing some vertical speed. Vertical progress. So like right now there are no spinners on, so I really don't have to worry about anything other than getting to the top. But like in later phases I'm gonna be jumping across and then falling like 2 levels. Falls into Toad Harbor. Falls into Toad Harbor. Alright. There we go. Okay, so now you can start seeing spinners making their way across. And I don't have that much time to react to them. But see, I lost all of my progress with that one. Damn it. Oh no. Not reaction times. Yeah, like I said, I just have problems with this boss. We might be here for the rest of the stream. I honestly don't know how many times it's going to take me to do the third fight. Oh shit, there was no third. Okay, speed strats. Apparently, I don't know. We did it? I guess? Anytime I go up for the third time, it's fucking nearly impossible. But we did it! Also same as his head. So there is no way to backtrack through this dungeon. There's no... Oh, wait, yeah, there is. Okay, I could just go on the outside. Duh. Cool, so I can backtrack out of this room. Good to know. I didn't realize we could still, like, walk across here. That's neat. So now we get to get a little bit of backstory for this game. It is a great cutscene. Yes, I want to say. So, earlier in the stream, I think it was Kyle with an N asked me, what happened to the Gerudo? Well, let's find out. Yeah. Here's another Goddess of the Sand statue. So I mentioned before in the Spirit Temple, at least in Ocarina of Time, there is a very large mirror that is a very prominent fixture in the Spirit Temple for all the light puzzles and stuff. A lot of people like to theorize that it does show up in this game. It is this Mirror of Twilight. Or it was repurposed to be the Mirror of Twilight. And that is what Minnow wanted us to come here to find. But let me just quickly point out two things. We see the sage symbols above us, right? Yeah. Well, number one, that forest temple symbol only has 3 wheels. And that's been a change that's been in the 3D Ocarina of Time. It's been in Skyward Sword. It's been in a lot of games. And also, one of these is cracked. The Sage of Waters thing is cracked. What can that possibly... He didn't pay his dues. Let's get that sweet lore. So the mirror's broken. There. And there is no Sage of Water on the cracked floor. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. The command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is Ganondorf. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in hopes of establishing dominion over the sacred realm. He was known as a demon thief, an evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. What the fuck? But he was blind. No, blind the thief is different. In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger, and thus was he exposed and brought to justice. So they executed him. Yet, so I'll talk about this later. By some divine prank, he, too, had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. He did kill the Sage of Water. Let's talk about it. So I don't think it was Ruto at this point. And I'll talk about that in one sec. This is where I'm going to have to digest the lore. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. No, he turns to purest malice in Breath of the Wild. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight. The Zant can merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. One is in the Snowy Mountain Heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens. You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the 3 pieces. You must be prepared, for dangerous power resides in those fragments, almost like the dangerous power that resides in the fused shadow. Fight God. You've been saying Twilight. I mean, I don't think there is an actual pronunciation. I just say Twilight. Or it's probably Twilight. Oh, so the mirror is actually reflective. So what had just happened? Let's talk about this. So this game canonically takes place in the timeline where Link was sent back. Link was sent back after Ocarina of Time. Where he had, like, sealed Ganon away, and then Zelda sent him back to live out the rest of his life. And then he went to Termina and stuff because he was looking for Navi and everything. He did warn Zelda about Ganon and what he was going to do. So he never drew the Master Sword. He never got sealed away for the 7 years. Ganon was found out. He led a revolt to try to take over the Sacred Realm and got caught and got sentenced to execution. But the Mirror of Twilight was being used. That's important. That leads me to believe that the Twilight were the other Gerudo that were being sealed away. Except there's no way they could have developed that sort of magic. There's no way they could have developed that technology within that time, because this could only have happened like 30 years after Ocarina of Time. So these sages tried to execute Ganon, and it failed because Ganon somehow had the Triforce of Power. I think it's because whenever Link was sent back, he retained the Triforce of Courage that he got whenever he was sealed away, and whenever Ganon touched the Triforce of Power in his timeline. But the Triforce in this time was trying to like correct itself, and then split across like Zelda, Link, Ganon, and that's how he was able to get a piece of the Triforce, even though this Ganon never went to the Sacred Realm. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey shit. Yes, the Twilight were the descendants of the Interlopers, but it's never explained who the Interlopers were. If they were the Gerudo, if they were the Sheikah, they were not the Sheikah. Or if they were something else from a much, much earlier time. Never really explained. But if the Mirror of Twilight was being used during this time, whenever Ganon was being executed, because it's sealed away whenever it's not being used, right? Like, it was sealed away here for, like, 200 years. Why was it out there? Why was the stone on the ground? And I think it's because the Gerudo were... I don't know. The Sheik... I don't see any, like, need for the Sheikah to do that, except for that being their, like, great betrayal. I don't know. There's a lot of theories about the Twilight, and I haven't done enough research. I'm not MatPat or any other renowned theorist. But there's a lot that we can digest there. Where do I go to trigger this? I think I go to Toma. But you're the keeper of lore. I am a keeper of lore. That's my Pokemon trainer class. I was so happy whenever they made Zinnia a thing in Omega Ruby. So I need to... I need to do two things. That does sound badass. Yes, some of that architecture does have the Chica eye. What if they're the Yiga? That would be cool. So like the Yiga I won't talk about it much more because like some people haven't like played or seen Breath of the Wild, but there are new sects that it could be. Nope, can't talk about that. Is there any architecture in Zelda that doesn't have that eye? That eye is definitely a very common occurrence. I need to go to Elderwood. I think that eye is on the back of the Fuse Shadow as well, Deadman. Okay, so Postman still very much recognizes that we are Link. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Barnes. Barnes has his third bomb now, the bombling. It is definitely the most useless bomb in the game. There's no point that we needed. But it's there. We can use it. There's two things that I want to do here. Number one, I want to do this mini dungeon. And number two, we still have a spinner thing to do. Oh, that's right. I had a power outage and I never reset my clock. But it looks like I have 2 to 3 hours left on this stream. So, yeah, we'll definitely be hitting up Snow Peak. Because there's not a lot that we can do. Or there's not a lot for us to do. What does it do? What does what do? I've already gotten that bug. So if I look on my collection, the useless spawns. Oh, so they just walk. We have every bug except for one, and that bug is in the Temple of Time. Like, if you remember in like the very first temple of the game, the Forest Temple, there were some bugs that walked and then blew up. That's what they are. This dungeon is called the Lava Cavern. And there's not a lot of reward for doing it. I think it's just like a piece of art. Wait, why is this a thing? Is this just a dead end? I think it is. Chica really do have their grubby fingers in everyone else's culture. We found the piece of heart stamp. Not a full heart though. Cause like in one game they're like feudal Japanese, and also cyberpunk. In this game they're like cowboys and like sacred protectors. Sheikah really do the most. Yeah, there's nothing that we can collect here. There's one more piece of heart and Dig Cavern that I can get to by using this spinner. And once... Actually, there's a couple. I want to do them all just because, like, there's really not a lot to showcase with the spinner. Yeah, this is it. The next one is going to be in South Hyrule Field, or South Castle Town. And they're dead. That's it. That's how you fight Stalfos. And they even give you some bombs in here. Oh, nice. Tasty heart. So now we're going to warp to Castle Town. Because there's two things that we can do there. Number one, we need to talk to Zelda. Or not Zelda. We need to talk to the people at the bar. No, we don't. So, like, what you're supposed to do in the second half of the game is you're supposed to talk to the people at the bar to get your next couple of quests. To, like, see what your next stop on the main quest is. You can just activate them without doing that. I don't know if I like that, though. Let's give this guy all of our money. I really wish you could just give this person money. This actually might only be 500. So how's everyone doing? I know this is super compelling gameplay right now. Okay, we walk away. Yeah, so our little quest flag is pointing us to Telman's Bar right now. Reading through the Zelda encyclopedia. Oh, neat. The one where they redid the timeline one more time. Yeah, so apparently they put link between the hero in so many bugs. The hero in Link's Awakening is the same as the one in Link to the Past. That sounds like such a good plan. I need to play Spider-Man, but I need to play other games too. I think I'm gonna try to finish my conversion of Dragon Heist. That's my little passion project. I want to convert it to Taldore. Just because I feel like it works so well. And I think I've got most of the details already pretty much figured out. There's just one little thread that I need to redo. So yeah, let's go ahead and activate this. But yes, I would love to play Spider-Man. I don't think it's a streamable game just because it is very popular right now. And a lot of people are doing it. Yes, so I am thinking of Iman. So she's telling me where Ashe is. And Ashe is going to be our main person for this leg of the journey. But I don't think I could play Spider-Man at least on stream right now. Just because like all the big names are doing it right now. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. Well, I haven't actually seen Markiplier do it. Jacksepticeye, Dako, John Wolf, like they're all doing it. So I don't think now is a good time for me to. So you're definitely expected to build a bar. And I don't know how good of a magic shop you're going to be able to build as level 1 adventurers. But you can certainly try. Lid. The lid. The lid. The lid. There we go. So they don't give you rules for like running most things. It's literally just like, this is how your bar will work if you set it up. But you can convert that to run anything. You've been blessed by Jasper. Ah, precious kitty. Let me do this one more time. I mean, that's a good thing. Oh, I have to be wolf. The Link can't walk tightrope on 2 legs. He can only do it on 4. And purr loud, aw. Whoa. Whoa. Zora's domain is Dragon Roost Island. What the fuck? I mean, I guess that makes sense because Spectacle Island is supposed to be Death Mountain. But... no. Fuck all of y'all. Zelda Encyclopedia is wrong. So, I guess it would sort of make sense, like, geographically. Whoa, lore bomb. That really is a lore bomb. Like, yes, the Rito in Wind Waker are evolutionary descendants of the Zoras. But, number one, the Goron statues on Dragon Roost Island, and the fact that there is a dragon roosting and it's fairly volcanic, that would make you think that it would be Death Mountain. And the fact that it's pretty close to Kakariko as well. But I guess Spectacle Island is a lot closer. I don't like that. I don't like that, but I get it. So we need to visit Ashe. Ashe is looking at the mountains. Well, the Zora stuff is technically on an elevated platform. That's way too far north. I hate it. I do not like it. Yeah, I guess all those places would need to have analogs, but I don't like it. So this is Snow Peak. This is my aesthetic. It is cold, it is dark, and it is gloomy. Oh my gosh, is this Smallfoot? Hey, you're Link, yeah? I've heard great things about you. Someone looks out for me, so I stop by our bar pretty often. I'm Ashe. Anyway, what are you doing in a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, the mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently, the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious. I came and waited, and as I said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. Apparently, this thing's been stealing red fish from the village. I want to investigate further. I can't even see the path through this blizzard yet. I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountain. You best not go with that plan. Our plan is going to need to be to follow the scent of this fishy. Who do we know who is plot relevant and is a Zora, who might know about the fish. By Prince Rallis. All of those geography bombs that you're throwing in this chat, they're ruining my world. They're changing my perception. So I think one of these releases a Poe, or it might only do that at night. I'm not sure. Sweetie swooty. Oh no. Is your name Link? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. Curse of the Lorekeeper. Just can't overlook those small inconsistencies. Oh, yeah, the downfall timeline. No, don't even. I spoke of a youth who would save our domain instead of my fate. One name, Link. Thank you for all you've done. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Well, the Beast Man of the Snowy Mountain, perhaps. More important is the red fish it is holding. It must be a reek fish. As a rare specimen found only in the Zora village. I'm okay with thinking that the downfall timeline might exist because of, you know, quantum mechanics and everything. But I don't like it. I don't like the fact that they consider it canon. And I like finagling the adult timelines into, the child timelines into just one master timeline. Like, that's how I like looking at the timeline. So it looks like coral. And that coral is made in his earring. He's given us the earring so that we can catch a reek fish so we can follow its scent. I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted, what I should be doing now. I will return to my village. The reek fish can be found near the mother and child rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. Fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. Cool, so we need a warp. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. That fucking yellow band. We need the fishing rod. And so these are the mother and child rocks that they were talking about. And there's a red fish. I got very concerned at that Zora right now. So that is a very smelly fish. Now we can learn its scent. Now we can follow it. And now to my definitely the most aesthetic sequence in this game, in my opinion. Like Midna's Lament was good, but because the enemies keep interrupting it, it's I just love this music. I love this mountain. Oh. Maybe we'll just never mention the timeline again. No, they perfectly like shadow. Okay, these are me. These are just me. Winter wolves. They were specifically like, hey, we're gonna mention in 2 different languages, 2 different games that take place in different timelines. Which, like, I sort of like how, if you think of it from, like, quantum mechanics, like, sure, at some point, everything in the timeline could have happened. Like, I can get that. I can get behind that. Can't do nothing here. Oh. That requires the item from the next temple, which we should have enough time for. Go up there. There's just so many cool things right here. I just think all these enemies are so cool looking. Oh, it's a chew. Cool. Was that the only reward? Really? Okay. Eventually I'm gonna play Breath of the Wild, but it's gonna be so long of a damn series. I might have to wait until next year. Cool, nothing to see here, really. Did you just finish it, or did you just like get 120 shrines? And also, have you played the DLC, because it's very nice. This is the Wind Waker song. First time howling, so that's cool. Awoo's in the fucking chat. Nice. I really like the DLC. Oh yeah, I'm stuck on the final trials for the Master Sword. I was thinking of like maybe Tuesday streams, doing some Master Trial practice runs. But this Tuesday, I will be doing something else, another project that's going to be super exciting. I will have a guest on the couch. So I will be reading everyone's naughty little chats while we just talk about the game that they will be playing. Or we're gonna try. I don't know how feasible it's gonna be, but I am very excited for Tuesday. Tuesday, 6:30 Central Time. Alright, so here we are right before the snowboarding minigame. Everything is nice and icy and aesthetic. I will not be watching the CR stream on Monday because I will be in a game on Indoor Adventures channel. And that's a pretty regular thing that I do on Mondays. It's grim. But I will definitely be watching the VODs, like, immediately after. I just won't be watching it live. Some cool new stuff. Oh. You are sneaky, sneaky. I heard rockets and, just a human. I see humans not often, why human come to snows? You, on spiritual journey? You look for true self? No. You look for mirror in such faraway place. But you make good climb, and you lucky to meet me. No spoilers. I found shiny mirror piece. Same mirror you look for, huh? Ugh, you come to a house and see it for yourself. I caught fish. I make you hot meal at least. My house far away. We slide there, huh? You like me. Come. I really want to know, but like, I get NDAs and stuff, and like, not wanting to spoil. Just like at me like crazy whenever it goes live. Or whenever the thing is announced. Unless it's gonna be a lot better to like see it during the stream. Random snowboarding minigames are truly the best minigames. Ugh. Oh no, I keep dying on this poorly pixelated tree. I should not be trying this for the casual run. Where is the SX? Okay. I don't think this Poe disappears. I don't think anything on Snow Peak really. Oh, I am incorrect. That is a falsehood that I just said. That said, I still want to kill this dude as quickly as possible. Okay. I did that. Bam! Fucking... I did that. I did that again. I failed to avoid Mercury. I have absolutely failed to avoid Mercury. And I'm just gonna take the long way down the mountain because I really don't want to risk falling off. You absolute dipstick. That's me. Fuck this jump. I do get to do the sleds one more time, and you know, it'd just be a shame to not do it, you know, a third time during the stream. So let me just Okay, I really wasn't trying to. Despite my best efforts, I was not trying to do that. The sticks that we are dipping are sticks. So yeah, this dude's got a really nice place. So this is a literal mansion. And this dungeon is so homey. Like, this is probably both Arbiter's Grounds and Snow Peak Ruins is my favorite trek in the game because both of the dungeons are good, both of the overworlds are good. Literally, I just love it. I just wish the music for Snow Peak was a little bit better. Or Snow Peak Ruins. Ooh. Sorry, I have sickness. Come closer, You cute little human. Then told me you come. You want to look at mirror, My husband found it, but it's pretty thing, But since I get mirror, I get sick. And bad monsters. So many bad things happen since mirror. So we lock bedroom on 3rd floor where it hangs, Wait, I tell you where key. Yeah, the no feed on live stream. So we immediately get the dungeon map. Absolutely. Fever makes head blurry, but probably here in the room marked by this. Right now, can't even get up. You bring it to me, That with door right there. You! Wife, look bad, Not healthy since mirror. So I make soup for her. Fish from Zora village are most nutritious. Tired, You have some, it gives you energy. So, he chops off the head. That's the only real piece he's using. Okay, so he is using. But yeah, true to his word. Seems to be lantern oil. I don't think it is. There it is. Cool. We can just drink the soup. This soup only replenishes 2 hearts. But maybe we can make it a little bit better. Ice puzzles. My favorite. So I really do like ice puzzles just because I think spatial awareness is a neat thing to, like, have in your puzzles. And there we go. This is the door I need to go. that's the boss room, or the bedroom on the 3rd floor. But yeah, this place is fucking awesome. Oh, the Freezards are, yeah, they're definitely gross. These enemies. Those are white wolfos. They are real, but they are definitely like elementals. They're from the same vein as like the rest of the Icy. But they look a lot different from their Ocarina of Time counterparts. But they look very similar to how they show up in Spirit Tracks, as do the Bulbos. They said nope. So I fight these enemies by just not. Yeah, those are called Chilfoss. And you're supposed to like, I don't know, not do that, but bomb arrows just work against everything in this game, so why not use them? We found a pumpkin. It is pumpkin spice latte season. Oh, pumpkin. So I'm not a Batman animated series. Like I've never really seen the animated series. Like I don't really know what Harley Quinn's supposed to sound like. And I was never able to perfect that accent. Not to say I wouldn't be a fan of it if I watched it now, it's just that wasn't a big part of my childhood. So she wants me to get the pumpkin to, dude. What flavor? Ah, pumpkin! You have pumpkin, huh? Bat! Are there any wolf-based superheroes? Wolfsbane is supposed to be an X-Men, I think. And I think White Wolf is supposed to be like in one of the Avengers movies. I don't know. I never really followed superheroes. Like not Tom Holland. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man were like the only superhero movies I really watched as a kid. And like I really didn't follow any of the series. You gave pumpkin. Thank you. I maybe remember. Could be in that room, I think. So she'll open this door. DC has Timberwolf. Okay. I don't know who that is. The comics have so much lore. Yeah, it's too much lore. That's the same reason I won't play Elder Scrolls on the stream. There's too much lore. Yeah, so I was always very intimidated by, like, comics and, everything, because, like, I still feel this way, like, I'm too late. Like, it wasn't something that I grew up with, and I haven't been following it nearly as much as, like, most people who, like, claim to be fans. So, like, I honestly feel like if I try to get involved with, like, superheroes and everything, I would have to, like, go back and read everything that ever existed. And it's so intimidating. Jordan, thank you so much for the host! Oh shit, my alert didn't work. Or did it? Did y'all see an alert? Oh, I don't think I set it up for hosting, never mind. Okay. Key. So in case we don't know how to work a cannon, we get a nice instruction book here. Now, okay, we cannot use the hookshot. We cannot do that. Cool, we can just go through. I only read like 2 comics a month. But see, even that seems like how big of the comics are you talking about? 2 comics a year. Okay, that's cool. That seems doable. But like, I wouldn't even know like what comics should I pick up. Like, sure, I like all these like big name Marvel dudes like Punisher and everything. Punisher, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, but like, do I have to like start from the very beginning? If I pick up like Rat Queens, how far are we in there? And would I have to like, cool. Is there like an extended multi-universe that I have to go through? We found the stamp for the Hylian letter B. The letter B stands for Buh. And it's the sound that I'm going to be making throughout most of this stream. I binge read 6 months worth of Deadpool comics when I go back to neat. The Saga comic series is good, and yes, you should start from the beginning. Okay. Saga. Okay. They're small mini-series, so don't have to worry about that past shit. Wait, which comic is this? Or yeah, what comics are you reading, Osqueef? We got a compass. Okay, cool. Now, we can't drop to the floor here. But we can claw shot across. So now that we have the compass, I mean, is there really anything else that we need to do? Because we can't access that until we get the ball and chain. Superman and Flash. Okay. Let me... Ugh. Okay. So I have opened that. Cool. So I'll have that link, Jordan. Thank you so much. Okay, I do have a small key. Doctor Strange. Okay. But like all of that sounds so intimidating. Alright. I will try to read at least one comic at some point before the next talk about it. How about that? That is what I will try to do. There's a freeze art at the top of this that's gonna kill me. Yeah, I can't do that. Anything Alex Ross stuff. Okay. No, Wolfos, why do you betray me? So what I'm supposed to do now is shoot a cannon. No, please. Yeah. At some point. Whenever I have something to talk about. Ugh. So let's talk about it for a second. Because immediately after Kyle with an N tweeted about it, both of us got a follower from Max, the senior producer of Critical Role, and let me tell you how starstruck I got there. It was almost as starstruck whenever a couple of other RPG related people follow my Twitter, who are in my chat right now, which, let me tell you, is still a very surreal experience. No, we're probably just gonna be doing Discord. What am I fucking doing? I opened the door, why am I not going through it? No, I cannot afford, number one, I cannot mentally, like, my mentality cannot afford to do that many trips. And number two, my wallet cannot afford that many trips. Yeah, trip. This is our mini boss. It's called a Dark Hammer. This is not how you're supposed to fight him. Yeah, so you're supposed to just bait him until you can go after his tail, I guess. I'm doing something wrong. I literally don't remember how to fight this guy. What am I doing? What? Bam, please throw it. Please. Dark Hammer, please. Okay, how far? Please. Okay, I came for that booty. There we go, okay. That was also one death. Cool. Alright. So yeah, I will try to read at least one comic before at Kyle with an N and I talk about it once more. And maybe that would be a thing that we talk about, because I know she had been reading Rat Queens. Oh no, there was a lot happening. Cool. So, we get this thing. I've not read any of the Zelda mangas. I have gotten highlights from them, though. So how much... So this is pretty damn heavy, you know, this ball and chain. How much does it weigh? Enough to break the ice. We got goat cheese. For this whole game, I think I'm at 2. Food again. Yeah, I had a bad feeling about this. She didn't seem very sure of herself. Oh well. Let's head back and hope she had some other brilliant idea. I know that they're only just starting to run the Twilight Princess manga. What goes down in the manga? Apparently, like, there's one more Link than we thought there was. Because, like, apparently Hylia had, like, a very first champion who wore a red scarf. Like, there's random lore there. But pretty much the manga is exactly the same as the games. But, like, they try to expand on some more lore. Which is non-canon. What happened? Oh, what cheese? Oh, on the homosexuality of it all. And the world. I need thinking time. Take cheese to husband. To do that, I try to remember. So whenever we give the cheese to Yeto, that gives us the best soup in this dungeon. Which is actually the best soup in the game, because there is also one more kind of soup that hurts us. Oh yeah, that is, yeah, that's the thing. Needs more punch. What? Good smell. What you have, huh? Okay. Perfect ingredient. Little more time on fire, it become gourmet soup, huh? Here, taste. Yes. Oh, wait. We missed somebody. It's Uku!
Oh, relaxed. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we've found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know.
Yeah, Uku has nothing new to say. She'll be a bit more talkative in the next dungeon. I think I remember. We put the key in nearby room, so no forgetting. Oh, I forget. Embarrassing. See? Here. Place marked by symbol. There. Must be. You look for me. Yeah, I mean... Link, he's definitely... Link does a lot of stuff, that's just very brave of Nintendo. Having to, like, cross-dress to... or... Yeah, Link does talk. He has to dress in drag to get into Gerudo, town in Breath of the Wild. That crush on Sheik. Like, there's a lot of really neat stuff that Link himself does. And I think he is a very brave character. That's why he has the Triforce Courage. One more thing we can do with these is swing some chandeliers. And I've already tried swinging or singing Sia once. I sure hope so. Got a piece of heart. Be a heart. Gyro, please. Thank you. So you may notice as we're going through this dungeon, there is a lot of human Hylian sized furniture, a lot of armory, a lot of weapons and armor and everything. Lots of pictures of Hyrule Castle and everything. Lots of pictures of very prominent figures like Queen Rutella, and everybody. This place is definitely meant for the royal family. Gotta get those PRs. Lots of very important paintings here. I am going to have to smash all these statues because I don't remember which one has the impo in it, but there is one more impo in this room. But right now, we found the Highland letter Q. Letter Q stands for we. Because I couldn't think of anything else. And there we go, got the post soul. Wait, this is the first time that we're getting one of those from a small chest. That's weird. What can we do now that we have the Wrecking Ball? I think I'll finish this dungeon, and I think I'll be finished around 11. Because number one, I still do have a headache, and I do want to wake up, and see if I can, like, finish prepping Dragon Heist or whatever. Or converting Dragon Heist. I'm not really prepping it. Where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? I need to go here. Yeah, there's still some things that we haven't opened up here. Oh, okay, so these were just treasure chests. Damn it. I was expecting actual sustenance. Or progress. That's probably a better word. This is not where I need to go. So what I need to do is I need to be able to kill that Freezard in the... here, but I guess I can also do those ice puzzles in this room. In that storage room, but I don't know if that's what I need to do right now. I guess I don't have a better plan. Okay, so this was the kitchen. Not where I need to be. Oh, no, never mind. No, it's not. More ice puzzles. More spatial awareness puzzles. This one's pretty simple. I say and then I forget how to do it. So I do need all 3 blocks for this. Bam. So you actually can use the ball and chain to push these blocks around. It's definitely less controlled if you do so. So now that door opens. We'll be able to get there from that second level, which we did push a block down, I hope, so we can crawl back up there. Wait, that's not the door I need to go. Fuck, we didn't. Rip me. I think there is a way from the other side of here. Cool, so we went around, so hopefully we'll be able to push that block from here. No. You need to climb up here from a different direction. Damn it. Okay, fuck, how do we get to the second floor? This is what I get for not using a walkthrough. Okay, so down here is how I get to the second floor. Cool. I just haven't thoroughly explored the second. Cool, so I have to go across here. No, I don't. There's no connecting door here. Yeah, this is not the way. Oh, I'm supposed to jump across there. Okay. Okay. I see what you're trying to get me to do, game. I've got to swing. Damn it. From the chandelier. Sir. This guy is rude. There you go, bitch. Fuck me. Okay, that was clutch. Okay, here we go. Another piece, another whole heart container. We're finding all the PRs. And now we can actually progress in the dungeon. I've got to swing from the chandelier. And here we go, a new place. Ooh. Mr. Poe is not waiting. We do not have a small key. Whoa, Ginger Benji. That is interessant. But that's just a theory. Yeah, there is a ice puzzle that is much more intense than what's in this dungeon, and we will be visiting it for a piece of heart. I opened the cave in Hyrule Field, but I haven't actually done it yet because you need the ball and chain to get in there. I mean, you're not wrong, Ginger Benji. You are most certainly not wrong. Why am I here? I have a small key. Alright, so we have made it to the other side of this room. Kill some Freezards. Even better, we can pop some blocks out. So now we fully have access to this room. But we need to get a cannonball in here. Or do we? Yes, we do. There's nothing in that cannon right now. But we will most certainly find something. Yeah, here we are. So we're gonna take one cannonball and bring it all the way up to the next room. All so that we can kill that Freezard up there. Bam. And there we go, run in so that we can get the thing in the thing. I'm very articulate. So Osqueef, how's Spider-Man been going? Like, I hear that it's like amazing and everything, but like I've never played a Spider-Man game that wasn't on like the Game Boy, so Link is strong. Link is swole in this game. Okay. Have you found any really cool Easter eggs? Pertaining to other Marvel franchises, possibly? Yeah, I've seen a couple of the costumes, like Punk Spider-Man. I'm excited. I don't know when I'll find the time to play it. Oh, neat. Wait, what would they be doing on the West Coast? So it's interesting that this fight is taking place in a chapel. Because that proves that, hey, in Hyrule there are places of worship. Like, we haven't really seen that since, like, the Sanctuary in Link to the Past. Like, what would a sermon of Hylia or Furore or Din even sound like? Oh, okay. I've never delved into Marvel lore. You got a bedroom key. I didn't even realize there was like Avengers and also Defenders and stuff until Netflix. So Yetta is going to be outside and she'll walk us to her room. Oh, you safe, huh? I drink husband soup, feel much better. So I come find you. You found key, good, good. Godzilla is part of the Marvel Universe. What the fuck? What? How? Explain, Deadman. So I'm just gonna leave her like a good, gentleman. I have seen that, like, Nelson and Murdoch, they're around, and so is Alias Investigations, which is Jessica Jones's, agency. But, yeah. I like how connected, at least in New York, they all are. I mean, there you go. But wait, right now Godzilla and King Kong are in the same universe. Here. Look at it. Ah, pretty. Pretty. Ah, pretty. 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 Here. Lovely. Not take a mirror. So here we are, against Twilight, Ice Mask, Blizzetta. Blizzard Yetta. Blizzetta. It's like Fiery Darvis. Pyrus. Oh, hey Silent Bam. Welcome back. Yeah, the Twilight Princess soundtrack is probably my favorite. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Damn it. Oh yeah, I love visual cues like this. And I like how I don't have to shift the camera angle to do this. I mean, sometimes you go into games and you're just like, I gotta finish this, especially if you like have a time limit. In college, right whenever the Switch launched and Breath of the Wild and everything came out, I had one weekend where I wasn't like full of projects. I didn't have anything to do and everything, so I speed ran. I say speed ran. I pretty much speed ran Breath of the Wild, and I only had one weekend to do it. But damn it, I did it. It was 3 really good days. Fuck me. So I'm guessing you're enjoying it then. I literally don't know when I would even like find the time to play it. I guess Sundays are pretty free for me right now. What am I doing? There we go. I never played Spider-Man for the GameCube. I didn't get a GameCube until a couple years after. Or did I? I honestly don't know. Well, we have 2 mirror shards now. 2 more left, Link. Still, I feel bad about the way we treated that girl. I think the Mirror of Twilight has the power to change people like that. This world, all worlds, can be cruel. Let's hurry and collect the rest of those pieces, Link. We have to, before more innocent creatures have to endure the suffering this poor girl did. Well, let's go search for the 2 that remain. And we get to see cuteness. But you can finger guns at people in this one. Oh. What's wrong with me? Very strange. You're just dreaming, huh? Oh. Mirror you gave. Forget mirror yet. Oh, look into eyes of Yeto. Look into the reflection of Yeto's eyes. They're true beauty. They're cute. He's also massive. Who need mirror? Enough. Plus, Laura Bailey. Who does Laura Bailey play in Spider-Man? I know she's Gwen Stacy in other things. Yeah, there's something else we need to do. ASMR all those hearts. She plays Mary Jane. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I knew she played Gwen Stacy in like one of the animated series. I did not realize she played Mary Jane. So the next temple that we're going to pick up is the Temple of Time. I think I'm just going to call it here. Like, this will be a shorter... I won't call it here. I will do one puzzle before we leave. And that's a nice puzzle. And yeah, I just want to call this a shorter one because number one, I don't want all of these to be 5 hours long. And also, yeah, my headache did not get much better over the course of this, but, you know. Mr. Postman. Run. So, the cavern that I'm going into is the one where we found the golden bug. This one. 6 villains, not enough for you? So, like, I've never heard of Mr. Negative before this game. Like, did not realize that that was a legitimate thing. What am I doing? It's at this point where he realized he fucked up. So I'm pretty much going to be rinse and repeating, shoving these blocks onto this guy. Using this one as a buffer. Most intensive ice puzzle in the game. All for a heart piece. But apparently, this one was created by the Zoras, because this is the Zora Gate. Which is just a nice throwback to, you know, Zora's Domain always being frozen over. Oh, I may have already fucked this one up, actually. I think I did. Ice puzzles are not nice puzzles. Super compelling gameplay. So, my knee-jerk reaction is to want to, like, shove one of these out of the way and then force the other one across so that maybe I can take it from another angle, but that's not going to solve anything. I think I just need to try to solve this one before I solve the other one. I'm gonna shove this one off of this block. And what I want to do is I want to try to set this one up as a buffer on this side. So now I'm 3 moves from being able to set this one on. So now I can pretty much do the same logic that I did before with the other block. Nope, okay. Okay. What doing? Does this put me in a better position than I was in before? Yes, yes it does. There we go. Alright, now this bitch is gonna be pure rinse and repeat. I have to get these in a position where I can keep pushing them more in the middle. This one's gonna be my main focal point. I'm gonna be pushing blocks against there this entire time. I like ice puzzles like this, where you're just trying to get them into one position. There we go, that was the last one. Hardest ice puzzle in the game, but I think that's a good place to end on. Nice triumphant POR gotten. We're pretty close to 11 Central Time, so I think this is a good place to end. I will save my progress. We're getting close, and there was much rejoicing. And with that, I'm calling it another successful stream. Not a whole lot of lore, although actually we did get the Ganon lore. That was pretty cool. Some Twilight lore. My hair looks like shit. Sorry about it. But as always, I will say bye in the chat. Thank y'all so much for stopping by, hanging out. Yeah, Deadman, you did drop some wacky lore in there. Bye, Ginger Benji. Thanks for staying. Thanks for modding. Yeah. Fuck, I have a lot to think about with Zelda lore after that. Later, Silent Man. Finish that homework. Be a good student. Play some Spider-Mans. See you later, Deadman. And keep it real, Osqueef. Later. Thank all of y'all for stopping by, and I will see y'all later.